Hello everyone, welcome to the upcoming show. Hallmark's When Calls the Heart has returned for season 9 episode 2 Out Like a Lamb. The newest episode helped continue to build the foundation between Nathan and Misu while showing more sweet moments that are sure to please Lucabeth fans. But maybe the show stealing moment of the episode was the plot twist on the election that many fans did not see coming. As the episode begins, Lucas arrives at Elizabeth's row house to tell her that Nathan was in an accident. We start off right where the cliffhanger left off. He made it through the night, which is encouraging, but he has a long recovery ahead of him. He does not have any internal injuries, but he has a concussion and is going to have to stay in bed quite for a week. Faith says that Nathan suffered a concussion but will be fine with some bed rest. Faith warns Elizabeth that he may have some memory loss, which was hinted at in the preview. And just as we saw in the preview, the first thing Nathan says when he sees Elizabeth is, "Who are you?" Thankfully, that turns out to be a joke. We were misled in the preview last week, and fans will no doubt be thankful about that. In a later scene, Lucas visits Nathan at the infirmary with some ice cream. It's nice to see these two beginning to become friends, especially when Nathan asks him for more ice cream later. "If this is about guilt, you don't have to," Nathan says, referring to Elizabeth. Lucas assures him that he does not have any guilt, and the two have a fun back and forth about that. It's a fun scene, and Chris McNally and Kevin McGarry have an unexpectedly fun friend chemistry on screen. Nathan also seems a lot more light-hearted now than he was last season. That was all about Nathan. Now let's take a look at the election results that were quite surprising. Before we get the election results, we get to see how nervous everyone is feeling. Lee, Mike, and Bill. Lee is especially on edge since the election is just so important to him. Ned and Florence finally tabulate the results, and at first they have to announce a recount. Thankfully, the recount does not take long and the town gathers for the news the next morning. Ned and Florence announce that the new mayor is Mayor Mike Hickam. Mike is not there for the announcement, and awkwardly, Fiona's the only one cheering. Hickam has decided to avoid a conflict of interest. He should get rid of his shares in Goen Petroleum. Fiona is surprised and overwhelmed when he adds he would rather give them to her than sell them. To avoid any conflict of interest, I have decided to step down from running Goem Petroleum, Mike tells her. He wants to give his shares to Fiona so she can run the company in his stead. Not only does Mike completely trust Fiona, but he is determined to be an honest mayor. I think we are looking at a distinct possibility that Fiona and Mike will one day be a couple on this show. This is the first part of the review. We will come up with second part where we will be talking about who hit Nathan. That's it for this video. This video is made with the help of an article by heavy.com. If you like our content, like our video, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for notifications.